Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I'm making an alternative to a wreath. It's a fall canvas, and it's really easy to do, and if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, the first thing I did was get out one of my 11 by 14 canvases. I've had this forever. This is the same size canvas that I used for my Z Gallery painting. Or my Z Gallery inspired painting. The first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to give it a coat of white just to seal it, and I'm just going to use the apple barrel acrylic, and then I'm going to give it a few coats of apple barrel spiced carrot. This is kind of a burnt orange because I really don't want that in-your-face orange for this. And once I get this painted with a couple of coats, and definitely one's going to go this way, one's going to go this way, then I can go from there. So we'll be back. This actually took a good coat of the white and 3 coats of the orange. And the first one I went sideways, the second one I went up and down, and the third one I went at an angle, just to make sure it was all filled in. Now I'm going to write on this, and I'm not exactly the best when it comes to keeping things straight. So I've got my ruler, and I'm just going to line up the side. And it may not be 100% straight, but it's a whole lot straighter than I'd do if I were eyeballing it. And I'm just going to lightly sketch out "Hello, Fall." And I don't know if you can see that or not. If the light hits it right, you can. But I'm just going to come in with, well, I thought about a marker. And I do have a brown Sharpie. I've got a copper Sharpie. I've got blacks. I think maybe I'll try the black marker and see how it works, and maybe use some paint afterwards. But I'm just going to be going over what I wrote, and we'll be back. Well, writing the letters in with a Sharpie is definitely not thick enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dark brown paint, and a medium-sized paintbrush, and I'm just going to go over. Remember how I feel about paint. If it doesn't turn out right, it's only paint. You can always go over it. And I'll be back. Okay, there's one coat, and I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to go over it again. Because I can still see just a little bit of the Sharpie coming through. Okay, I've got the second coat on, and it's a whole lot thicker, and it definitely stands out. And now to decorate this, I'm getting out some of my fall leaves from my collection from last year. And I'm pretty sure that the Dollar Tree still has them. And what I'm going to do is just hot glue them. I'm going to hot glue them around the edge, and it's going to kind of give it a wreath look. And I'm going to start off with a couple of bigger ones. And I'm going to peel the plastic off the back. And that way it's going to lay a little flatter. And I'm going to repeat with another big one on the other side. And then I'll be adding some smaller sizes. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, I've got leaves glued all the way around, so it gives it a lot of color. And the Dollar Tree sells bags of leaves that aren't attached to the plastic, and that would be ideal for this. These little bunches that I had have got some little berries on it, and I'm just going to glue them around just to add a little more color. And there's really no rhyme or reason, I'm just popping color in. And this can be hung on the wall, on your door, like a wreath. It can be propped up somewhere. Like I said, I'm just adding a little color in addition to the leaves. Okay, I got all the little berries in and around the leaves, and it was just enough to give it that pop of color that I thought it needed. And there it is. It's an easy fall decoration that's a nice substitute for a wreath. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.